Taxi fare Kuala Lumpur. This handy taxi guide to taxi fare, taxi booking and taxi tips for your taxi traveling Kuala Lumpur will certainly relieve you of many uncertainties, especially if you are new to the city of Kuala Lumpur.
Taxi fares in Kuala Lumpur are calculated according to meters. The flag-off fare for taxis is Rm3. For normal traveling passengers will be charged 10 cents for every 115 meters thereafter. For taxis caught in a traffic jam, the fare will be Rm3 for the first 3 minutes, and 10 cents for every subsequent 21 seconds. The other additional charges include 1. The actual road toll charge is Fan.
Why?
2. An additional Rm2 for Kuala Lumpur taxi booking with telephones. 3. There is a 50% surcharge to be levied between midnight and 6 am. 4. An additional Rm1 is charged for each of the third adult and fourth passenger. 5. An additional Rm1 for baggage stored in boot. 6. For advance online booking for specific time and day of pickup, the additional charge may range from $10 onwards.
Traveling from the airport to the city, the taxi fare from Kuala Lumpur International Airport, CLIA, and low-cost carrier terminal, LCCT, to the Kuala Lumpur city is ranged from Rm50 to Rm70. It depends on exact location. Both terminals use the prepaid coupon system available at the arrival hall. Midnight BBM, an additional 50% is applicable from 12 am to 6 am. Traveling to the airport from the city, you can flag down any cab, but be prepared to negotiate. Most taxis will quote a lump sum instead of using the meter, as they claim the higher fare is to cover for the empty trip back, since they are not allowed to pick up passengers in the vicinity of the airport. The taxi rate may range from Rm56 onwards, depending on the exact location. You can call for a radio cab in advance. Traveling time to and from the heart of the city is about 1 hour when there is no traffic congestion. Outside the city, as well as in other parts of Malaysia, taxis operate on a fixed rate depending on the distance. Kuala Lumpur taxi tips. One, passengers have the right to object if the taxi driver stops to pick up other passengers along the way. 2. You can always ask the taxi driver to use the meter. If they refuse, just step out of the taxi and wait for another taxi. It is illegal to charge passenger without using the meter. 3. Before travel using taxi in KL, it is advisable for you to check with your map. If you know the distance to your destination, you can estimate the cost of your taxi journey. 4. You don't want the taxi driver take you in circle before send you to your destination. Rules of thumb: anywhere in KL must not exceed Rm20. 5. You should never take the taxi that is waiting at the taxi stop, especially at top tourist spots. Find a good spot beside of the road to stop a taxi. Taxi driver earn when they move around to pick passenger, but not waiting for passenger. They are willing to wait in order to charge higher.
Thank you for viewing, and if you'd like to have more information on Kuala Lumpur taxi, you can check out my website, http://kualalumpurtaxi.com/. For power tips on internet marketing, check out my website.
Success Space Web hosting and internet marketing strategy. http://success-space.com/